In this first half, Juve, the champions, 100% so far this season, face their fiercest test yet. And get used to that noise whenever Juventus are in possession. Early touch there for Chiellini, formerly of Fiorentina. And here's fascinating to see how Quagliarella and Giovinco operate together. He has preferred Vucinic and Giovinco so far this season, Carrera. But that changes here tonight. There's Romulo, the Brazilian. Quadro Asamoah. Just an early wake-up call administered there by Romulo. Here's Andrea Barzagli. Rested at the weekend. Lucio played against Chievo in that rather uninspiring game. Forward by Nenad Tomovic. It'll be chased by Adam Ljajic, but never came close to getting there. Incredibly skillful player, Ljajic, massive talent. He has been criticised by coaches for, well, his discipline, I suppose. Sinisa Mihajlovic used to talk about him eating too much chocolate. In fact, Delio Rossi rather mysteriously said that one of his players ate chocolate at half-time during a game. Wonder who that was. Anyway, Ljajic has been in decent form this season. We shall judge him from now on. Touch there for David Pizarro. Many battles against Juve from his Roma days. Juve play Roma live on ESPN on Saturday night. Here's Borja Valero. No question that Montella's tried to introduce a passing style of football to which the players are still getting used. Sort of tiki-taka style that they've spoken about struggling with. Feeling is, though, that when they get it right, they could be very, very good. Here's Barzagli. Juve's flight to Florence couldn't land because of strong winds last night, so they were rerouted to Pisa. They had to take a bus from there, which isn't the biggest hardship, it must be said. They hope they won't get blown off course in terms of the league here tonight. There's Arturo Vidal. Forward by Pirlo. Terrible touch by Giaccherini. Big night for him, being given that responsibility in the midfield. Here's a first touch for Stefan Jovetic. Now Cuadrado. Working back was Giovinco. Flicked away by Pirlo. And now Sebastian Giovinco again. Runs into David Pizarro. Now Cuadrado. Expect him to attack Asamoah with his pace. He does have fabulously quick feet. Pasquale's cross deflected and touched away with such awareness by Pirlo. Here's Giaccherini. Now Giovinco. Good change of pace from the little man, Giovinco! And the first save of the game for Emiliano Viviano. Saved a penalty in the game against Parma, his third penalty save out of 16 in Serie A. 2 penalties missed in that game. And finally one scored for the Parma equaliser. Free kick then for Fiorentina to be taken by Borja Valero. Here's David Pizarro. Nicely worked, but intercepted by Arturo Vidal. Now Lichtsteiner. The ball just seemed to run away from him there. Forward by Facundo Roncaglia. Scored the goal with a real rocket against Parma. Man signed from Boca Juniors, who says now that he wants to play for Italy. Good step over there by Laic, and that's what he can do, but very well watched by Barzagli. It's brilliant, this from Fiorentina. Appeals for a penalty. Laic was never going to get it. Well, the players complain. Challenge was by Lichtsteiner. It was such positive attacking play. Here's Pizarro. Now Pirlo. They do tend to strike fairly late, Juve. 9 of their 11 goals this season have come in the second half. Forward by Chiellini. Now Tomovic, the Serb, and Pascual. Trying to eye of a needle pass there from Borja Valero. This is Arturo Vidal. Giaccherini was trying to play a ball to Quagliarella, who had his back turned there. Struggling to cope with Laic at the moment, Juve. Here's Cuadrado. Fabulous feet again from him. Now Valero, really good start this from Fiorentina. And the pass was rather wasted, but the crowd appreciate the intent, certainly. There's the penalty claim, and referee's absolutely right, Tagliavento. Yeah, got my eye on you. Ball to Lichtsteiner. Now Jovinko. Little sway of the hips and the drive, looking for the far post, and it wasn't far wide. He's been given a little too much space in which to operate. Dropping deep, and they're not picking him up so far. Given the free kick Fiorentina's way. The challenge by Andrea Pirlo. Now it's Romulo. The adaptable player Romulo can play at centre half and also operate as a tough central midfielder. Wide there from Gonzalo Rodriguez, and then it's Tomovic. They're not afraid to build from the back, Fiorentina. Now Pirlo. Quagliarella. He was the hero against Chievo with those 2 fantastic goals in the second half. know if it was meant to be a dummy from Quagliarella, but didn't really work. They have to try and keep up the pressure on Juve here, Fiorentina. Regular viewers of Serie A here on ESPN will know that if Juve get into a rhythm, their rhythm, they are very, very hard to stop. There's an awful lot of warnings being given out here by Tagliavento. It may not be too long before we see the game's first yellow card. Still goalless here on a warm night in Tuscany. Here's Barzagli. Sold short there by Barzagli. Gives Pasquale a chance to break. Ljajic ahead of him. Really good, strong running, and Jovetic is waiting. Just couldn't quite get the touch, deflected back to Buffon. And if they can get that final pass right, well, Fiorentina might have a chance here. Around about 2,000 Juve fans here. Place is absolutely buzzing. Even more so if Fiorentina could score, but here's Giaccherini for Juve. Now Pirlo. Little rattle there maybe, now Cuadrado for Fiorentina. Just overhit though for Romulo. Chiellini. Giaccherini, and that's overhit. Looking for Vidal, who was forward. Scored that excellent goal at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea to start the Juve fight back. There is Vincenzo Montella briefly, one of the best young coaches unquestionably in Serie A. Chiellini. Speared forward by Bonucci, but overhit. Looking for Giovinco. Brief glimpse there of Conte watching on. Here's Jovetic. Now Valero. Back with the Montenegrin, Stefan Jovetic. Juve know if they give him a chance just how dangerous he is. Here's Cuadrado. Still not too much to trouble either goalkeeper Viviano with just that one save. Asamoah. Good anticipation there from David Pizarro. And then, again, rather wasted. did the hard bit, and with his right foot, I think he was having a shot actually. Didn't think a cross was on. Juventus have scored in each of their last 15 Serie A games. 40 goals in that period. Their last 0-0 was at the Marassi in Genoa in March. Touched on by Pirlo, now Valero. Lofted forward towards Laic. Buffon denies them the corner. Just a reminder of both teams. Laic and Jovetic up front for Fiorentina. Giaccherini in the midfield instead of Marchisio for Juve, and it's Quagliarella and Giovinco up front. Now Bonucci. Intercepted well by Cuadrado. Now it's Emanuele Giaccherini. Pirlo for Vidal. Oh, lovely turn there by Arturo Vidal. Here's Asamoah. Now Barzagli. Lichtsteiner couldn't find a way through. Real cat and mouse game so far. Happy to keep the ball and take their time here, Fiorentina. Ball swung straight into the arms of Gigi Buffon. Juve would be more than content for this to be goalless at half-time, and they could strike in the second half. There's Pirlo. It was a clever ball, and Cuadrado did well. Someone who's not really a natural fullback to get across and defend. Giovinco. Breaks down, Juve not really moving the ball quickly enough. A little too predictable there. Here's Roncaglia. Pretty much his first shot of the game, and they've given it straight back to him. Pizarro. Now Cuadrado. Borja Valero. Here's Kolejka. Hassled and harried off the ball, he did well. Given away to Laic though, and there's Romulo, and his touch was poor. And now Juve can break with Arturo Vidal. Giovinco ahead of him, and again his forward pass was poor. Now Romulo. Well, decided to hit one, and you can understand why, but it never looked convincing. You can see just how warm it is. Did take a nick on the way through. First corner of the game to be taken by David Pizarro. Agnelli and Pavel Nedved sitting to his right. Driven by Pizarro. Pasquale has got a terrific left foot. Giaccarini, now Giovinco. Samoa did really well to dig that out. Laic. Jovetic made a good run there, but helped on by Pizarro. Here's Pasquale. Oh, great touch, Jovetic. Pasquale goes down! Says he got the ball, Tagliavento. He was well positioned. Fiorentina are furious. All you can say is the referee was in a great position. And I think he got the ball, I think he's right. Brilliant tackle by Vidal. Can't have any argument at all. Well, one of the fans' forums of Fiorentina this week produced a list of 10 refereeing decisions that had gone Juve's way. Ironic comment on seasons past in Serie. That might just be added to it, but they'd be wrong. Of course, the thing is, the fans can't see the replay. We know it wasn't a penalty, but they don't. Here's Quagliarella. That's the kind of range from which, of course, he tends to score. One thing the penalty appeal has done is to crank up the atmosphere another notch. Here's Barzagli. Now Samoa. Cleverly threaded there by Arturo Vidal. Good challenge by Rodriguez on Giovinco. Now Romulo. There's space, but there's only one other player with him. He did the right thing, but it was cut out. Now it's Vidal. Fiorentina have had the better of it, but teams tend to do that against Juve early on. They are certainly throwing down a challenge, though. Last season, when Juve visited here, the Fiorentina fans famously all wore wigs, purple wigs, as a nod towards Antonio Conte's hairstyling. And in fairness to him, afterwards he said he thought it was pretty funny, which it was. There's Pizarro. Now Borja Valero trying to direct things from that midfield. Cuadrado. Can be absolutely electric, Cuadrado. Still goalless then between Fiorentina and Juve. Fiorentina have had 2 penalty claims, neither of them convincing. Now Cuadrado. Beautifully done by Jovetic, and Jovetic might get on the end of it. Falls to Lajic! Deflected behind for another corner. This is how well they can play. When they get that passing right, it bounced off his own player, didn't it? It came off Cuadrado. The referee agreed. Great pressure. Crowd love that. Chiellini, no option but to boot it away agriculturally. There's Massimo Carrera, the man who stands on the touchline, doing Conte's work. He spoke this week of a telepathy between them. He had said earlier in the week he didn't think Conte should come to this match. He said the telepathy went that far, all the way back to Turin. But he's here. Here's Adam Lajic. That's nearly brilliant. Just ran out of room. Tough game for him to referee so far, and he's got everything right. And managed not to show a card as well. Well, lots to come here on ESPN and ESPN HD. What a game that should be. Napoli-Lazio from the São Paulo. Wednesday, 7:45. That's live for you. Inter Fiorentina, Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Another chance to see this exciting Fiorentina side against the Inter side trying to bounce back from an awful defeat against Siena. All of that part of our unrivaled package here on ESPN. Best of Serie A, the best of Germany and France. And plenty more, of course. Now Jovetic. Pasquale with the cross. Romulo again, almost furthest forward. Pasquale just caught there as Lichtsteiner jumped. I don't think it was deliberate, but may have caught a flying arm. Yeah, just a flick in the face, but Lichtsteiner straight away acknowledging. There's the penalty claim again, and no matter how many times you look at it, he got the ball. It's a fantastic tackle. There was none of that nonsense of him going through the man to get it or anything. He won it clean. Lost one game this season so far, Fiorentina. That was in Naples. Aside from that, 1-3, drawn 1 at the weekend. Pretty good. This, though, would be a serious statement. Anything from this game. Here is Roncaglia. Romulo making the run. Asamoah. Terrific fullback play. Slightly out of position, but then recovered so well. Now Cuadrado. Borja. Nicked away by Pirlo. Now Lichtsteiner. Borja couldn't get there, and this is Stefan Lichtsteiner. Still chasing forward. Offside flag is against Jovinko. Wanted it played earlier. Both of them, Quagliarella and Jovinko. The fact that he had played it to Quagliarella. He was on. Searching pass, looking for Laic. He could have taken the corner, but wanted to play it back. Here's Jovetic. Tried the little reverse pass. Couldn't quite find it. Looked like a hand there from Pizarro. Surely that's just a coming together. Good advantage from the referee. But in the end, a free kick for Juve, conceded by Pasquale, and again the home fans don't like it. This may not be the match of the season just yet, but it's the atmosphere of the season in Serie A. Free kick that is just about within range for Andrea Pirlo. Viviano may well be tested here. Two-man wall. He'd better make sure he's got it right here. Straight into the two-man wall. Here's Asamoah, though. Who opts to go all the way back to Buffon. Who says this new Juve is exciting? Jovinko. Oh, great turn from Sebastian Jovinko. I think there you might have just seen the issues of Jovinko playing with Quagliarella, because Vucinic would have been running, and Quagliarella wasn't offering anything. Lichtsteiner. Here's Asamoah. Quagliarella trying to turn. Certainly dangerous ball there by Cuadrado. And hooked forward by Bonucci. Now Asamoah. Ten minutes to go until half-time at the Artemio Franchi. Herrera won't be happy. He'll be fine with the scoreline, but Fiorentina have done well against Juve. Pizarro. Trying to test Asamoah there with Cuadrado's pace. But the young Ghanaian, who is a supreme footballer, was equal to it. Quagliarella's down, holding his face. He's not holding his face, is he? I have no idea what was going on there. I think I've got an idea of the result of it, but we do have the extra help on the sideline for Senior Tagliavento. See Montella just trying to maybe rein Cuadrado in or tell him what runs to make. Not entirely sure we needed a stretcher out there, did we? But he knows it just takes one chance. Have another look. Oh, yeah, that's what happened. It's a swinging right foot of Pizarro. Comes up the image of Italian football fans watching this everywhere, just squirming in their seats a little bit, but he'll be okay. There's Pizarro, now Valero. Tomovic. Careful, Pizarro caught in possession by Pirlo, then handling, and that will have to be a yellow card. Given where the ball was and given who had it, it's probably not the worst booking to take that. Smiling away. Yeah, once Pirlo had got past him, he probably felt he had to do that. It was instinctive. So Pirlo to take the free kick here. Giovinco's there as well, but I don't think he'll get a sniff. Awkward angle for him. But it is Pirlo! And it's so close. Brilliant, brilliant attempt. Well, didn't maybe swing back in as much as it looked, but got the trajectory right. He was asking it to come back an awfully long way. He got stud in the arm there when he handled the ball. Now Pasquale, Lichtsteiner up against him. Well, that's a pretty cynical foul by Lichtsteiner. He's given the free kick, but no card. Just thought he might respond in kind a little there, but Lichtsteiner survives. Chance for Fiorentina to do something special 5 minutes before half-time. Good service off the crossbar by Jovetic. The movement was fantastic, and so was the delivery. And they're desperately unlucky. He didn't do much wrong. Buffon was beaten. Head in hands time there for Fiorentina. Drilled forward by Bonucci for Giovinco. Oh, what a moment it nearly was for them. Here's Cuadrado. He's onside here, Ljajic, he's got him behind him, it's Adam Ljajic! 2 great chances in 2 minutes. Definitely onside. Well, you have to feel if this had been Jovetic, he would have scored. Lajic did the right thing, had to go alone and couldn't find the corner. I guess that's what happens when Gigi Buffon looms in front of you. Suddenly the game has come alive. Suddenly Juve look a little vulnerable. Asamoah foul though by Romulo. Another foul, another position for Pirlo. He's asking for a yellow, I think. Twice he's been fouled by Romulo in a matter of moments. Here's Lajic again, behind for a Juve corner. Fiorentina have twice come desperately close. Pirlo with the corner. Chiellini got up. That was leaning all over the defender, according to the referee. Yeah, he was, Tomovic. Well, there'll be words. They normally play better in the second half than the first, but there'll still be words from Carrera. Twice they could have gone behind Juve. The set piece you sort of forgive, but the clear run that Lajic had and behind Bonucci was troubling. Romulo. Now Stefan Jovetic. It was well left by Chiellini. Here's Giaccherini. More than holding their own in the midfield battle, Fiorentina at the moment. Here's Barzagli, and now Pirlo. Chiellini. Giovinco for Quagliarella. They haven't offered too much in forward areas, Juve. Now Bonucci. Giorgio Chiellini. Here's Giaccherini. Swept forward by Pirlo, and Vidal was there. Just 1 minute of stoppage time to be added here. Not a huge amount of thrills in front of goal, but such an intriguing game in a glorious atmosphere. Here's Pirlo. Quagliarella with a flick, but doesn't find Giovinco. Now Barzagli. Did well to recover, having slipped. Surface might just be an issue as the game goes on. Giovinco caught again. Yellow card as well. Gonzalo Rodriguez, I think he's arguing it's his first challenge. But Tagliavento is the kind of referee who lets a lot go issues a lot of warnings and then suddenly issues 3 cards in 3 minutes. Did he go through the back of him? Certainly a foul. Gonzalo Rodriguez gets the yellow, the second Fiorentina player to be booked. Again, it's broken record time because it's a good position for Pirlo. I wonder if Giovinco might hit one of these though, although he's moved away. Quagliarella would fancy it too. He can hit them into the back of the stand or the top corner, Quagliarella, you're never sure. It's touched and it's hit by Quagliarella. And there is the half-time whistle. Fiorentina frustrated by 2 penalty appeals that they felt could have gone their way. And then they hit the crossbar through Jovetic. Missed a great